Well, this is something we all have to deal with at some point in our lives, and maybe now more so that the holidays are here, the dreaded C word.
Credit, yes. And it doesn't have to be a problem, though. Chip Coughlin with Retirement Income Analysts is a registered rep with First Allied Securities and is here to talk us through it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Hi.
Well, listen, I mean, credit is something that we have to have. It is literally a necessity, you know, in life, right?
It's a necessary part of everybody's financial life. You just got to make sure it doesn't get away from you.
So
That's what we're here to talk
well,
about.
that leads into this first part, because there's good credit and bad credit. So let's talk
Correct.
about the good credit.
Okay, using credit to enrich your life, buying a home, paying for an education, getting the car you need, financing those types of things is a good thing, and it can enrich your life. So that's okay. That's constructive credit. Okay, and the other side would be the destructive credit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly. And this is the consumer spending quarter of the year with the holidays, and you really have to watch that, because if you let it get away from you, it will really hurt you going into the next year. And that, as we spoke last time, that could hurt you putting money in your retirement plans and things like that. So you got to plan in advance, okay, for what you're going to do, and don't let it get away from you.
Okay, so when too much credit becomes a problem, what should people do?
Well, you got to recognize the symptoms. First, if you're refinancing loans you've already taken out for some reason, if you're spending more than 20% of your take-home pay on finance charges and things like that, if you don't know what you owe, okay, you got to have a plan.
I feel like, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I feel like people who sort of are in debt, like major debt, they don't want to know, though, right?
Well, I think that's the psychology of debt, and it's very destructive because, you know, if you have to pay that bill once a month, you get one headache a month. Let's think about it throughout the month and make a plan and not be overinvested, because let's face it, the credit card companies, it's almost like they want you to finance everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they make it so, giving you points and stuff like that. Yeah.
And the three of us could own a credit card company, and it would be phenomenal.
Oh, right.
Okay, but there's a lot of sob stories out there. People that got in over their head, they got in too quick. They didn't realize what they were doing. It was too easy. And so we try to limit with our clients, limit the credit, limit how what they have in terms of the number of credit cards they would have, the available credit, because that can draw you into a black hole financially.
Well, one of your tips, you say, Chip, to use your savings to reduce debt. And some people would say, right, why should I use my savings? But the truth is, if you're paying monthly, you're paying interest, so you're probably paying more in the long run, correct?
Absolutely. We run into people that come to see us that are paying for things they don't even own anymore. Okay? What a no-no that one is. So using some of your savings to pay off high-interest debt, that's always the best move. Low-interest savings pays off higher-interest debt. That's a smart move. Part of the credit problem, though, is people don't have a cash reserve. Okay, you got to build that cash reserve over time so that it can be there for you when you need it, and not perhaps putting it on your credit card. If we could change the C in credit card to convenience card, okay, so that you could have the credit card. It's very timely. You don't have to carry a lot of cash, but you pay it off at the end of every month. So you use it for convenience, not credit.
Well, and then really quickly, right, do your homework.
You got to do your homework. Again, where does it start? It starts with a monthly budget. You got to do a cash flow analysis, and you got to project, hey, what am I going to buy? What's it going to cost? What are the carrying costs of that credit? Because you got to be smart, because you don't want it to chase you into next year. Set some limits.
Set some limits. There we go. Well, and if you'd like to know more about Retirement Income Analysts, they have their offices located at 892 East Brighton Avenue in Syracuse. You can give them a call, 701-4440 or 855-44-RETIRE. And you can also learn more by visiting them online, retirementincomeanalysts.com.